beyond the product-led viral loop that you've got in place, what do you do to acquire customers now? Like, how do people find out about Tally if not through seeing a form and seeing your branding there?
We've done a bit of everything. We haven't tried a lot of paid, so most of the growth has been organic. We actually tried Google search ads for the first time last month and realized that we don't think we can get it profitable with our contract, or our lifetime value is pretty low. Competition is pretty high, so this, I don't know, I don't think we'll be able to figure out that formula. What do? We've been building in public since day one. So we've been very, very transparent about the numbers, what goes good, what goes wrong. And it kind of turned into a blog, which is like our personal diary with like bigger milestone updates, things that we share. And I think that has given us an audience. Maybe also more of a personal audience. It's mainly me sharing stuff. Used to be on Twitter, it's now a bit more on LinkedIn. And I guess the kind of founder-led, brand has kind of worked for us, just because we've been very transparent, and because we're a super small team, me and Philip, it's like we are Tally, and I think that kind of resonates because it's just part of our story. So for us, it felt very natural to keep on sharing everything. It kind of originated from the indie hacker space, where we kind of launched, and you have the indie hackers platform where it's pretty normal to post updates and like revenue milestones. So we did that, and then we just thought, we can if we share it here, we can also share it on Twitter, or we can, share it anywhere. And that's kind of how it started. I think now it's very popular to do that, but at the time it just felt like more of a natural thing to do, and it just grew. And after a few years, we also realized the potential of it. So this is more of, I would say, PR part. Then we've done some SEO, like we created competitor pages, but nothing crazy. Like I think we have 10 pages in total. But if we make them, we do try to make them really well. We don't just drop anything in there. We really research competitors. We try to have more or less an objective, page. And I think that has worked for us, especially for Typeform. Like we have a pretty high-ranking Typeform alternative page. So things like that. And then a big part has been social listening, where we basically track mentions of any form builder, any conversation of someone that is looking for a form builder, or mentions of our brand, of course, and we try to engage in a relevant way. So it would mostly be someone posts on Reddit like, hey, I want to have a feedback form with an automation, with Zapier, and send it to my CRM. Okay, those keywords will pop up in our Slack channel, so I would immediately see them, and then that would basically be my job to just reply. It's also not very scalable. We actually just hired someone to help us with that, because I still really believe in the power of it.
Yeah.
And actually, by doing that, we now are getting, since the past 3 months, so word of mouth and search, but it's mostly branded search because people have heard about Tally, have always been our biggest acquisition channels, together with the powered by branding. And since 2 months ago, it has shifted, and now we're getting the most leads from AI search, so ChatGPT mostly.
Wow.
And we're starting to learn, or it feels a bit like the Wild West, but what we've learned by now is that brand mentions, engagement, sentiment are a lot more important there than with SEO, where it's more like a numbers game. And so actually what we've been doing the past years has really helped us to rank pretty high in ChatGPT, for example. And so since, I think, last month, we got 20,000 new users just coming from ChatGPT. So we only just started tracking it. So the game is completely changing. And luckily, it's working for us, but it's not something we intentionally did or that we predicted.
Hey, it's Ryan here. If you like that video, please click the like and subscribe button somewhere down there and check out the full interview right over here. Go on, click it. You know you want to.